Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and after farming the actual Historic Brawl queue with an aggro deck, something I didn't think I would ever be doing with Adeline yesterday, now I've got another conquest in mind. Can we build a mono red deck that succeeds in Historic Brawl? I've played many mono red commanders in Historic Brawl. Magda, Karizev. I punched the mic. I'm so confused trying to think of their names. Torbran, Annex. And you know what? Over and over again, these creatures just seem to come up short. They're too easy to kill. The opponent points a removal spell at them at the right time, and you're done. Usually that opponent is me. I have no problem beating almost all of the mono red creatures that I have to go up against. However, it always changes when I play against the commanders that are planeswalkers. So we did a Chandra Torch of Defiance video, but that was kind of a mid-range rampy Super Friends deck. This is mono red burn, mono red aggro, with our commander being Chandra dressed to kill. And when this hits the battlefield, the opponent has to deal with a type that they're not used to having to deal with out of an aggro deck. They have to deal with a planeswalker, and it does direct damage. It gets face damage, and it provides mana and potential card advantage. Chandra dressed to kill is exactly the type of thing that mono red aggro needs when the format becomes hostile to it. And I was impressed so far with what I was able to do with the Chandra dressed to kill deck, so I think you'll like it as well. If you're trying to come from an area of playing the standard mono red deck that's popular right now with Monastery Swiftspear, or if you loved the Runaway Steamkin kind of burn decks from back in the day, then I think that you're really going to enjoy this Chandra dressed to kill mono red list for Historic Brawl, and it can help you get those dailies really fast and feel like you have a place in the format that is mostly hostile to aggro decks. There are a few commanders though that rise above. I think that Chandra dressed to kill is one of them, and I think the games are going to show why. So let's dive in, let the nonsense begin. And for those of you red mages, you don't hear this from me every day. Traditionally a red hater, but today it's your day for me to say, red mages, you're cool. We're on the draw against Prosper, which is a really tough matchup, as they usually have a ton of removal. But if you can keep Prosper off the board, you're okay. And Chandra is one of the best ways to do it. The Torch of Defiance, that is. So we draw a 1-drop. That's good. Bomat Courier will probably draw some removal from the opponent because it can result in a bunch of cards later. And they have Mazemind Tome on 2, cementing their grindiness. Robber of the Rich? Think so. Bomat Courier. Robber of the Rich. Doesn't get to rob this turn. So hopefully the card they kept on top sucks. Sometimes with Tome versus Robber, you would put a card on top like a land that they couldn't use deliberately. And they play Dream Devourer, which can put cards into exile. Pretty good with Prosper, but a very slow card. So we're up for that. We get to drop Chandra. Get to plus. Make the mana.
Hope you like your hors d'oeuvres extra crispy.
Lightning Bolt the Dream Devourer.
Watch me heat up the dance floor.
Tome on 2 and they scry to the bottom. Keep the damage coming. Is it Prosper time? Prosper deck plays Prosper. Prosper deck plays Prosper. Exiling their top card. If it's something they can cast, they get a treasure, but they have no mana right now, so it's tough. They take a Hajar Mauling. Here's Chandra. Kill the Prosper.
I'm the best fire starter there is.
If we play out the bobble here,
Feel the burn.
we get a Robber of the Rich trigger. Bomat Courier up to 4 cards now. Oh, we steal their Ugin the Ineffable. Just gonna use this now. See what they draw. They're gonna draw a Gate of the Black Dragon. Or are they? To the bottom. They have 2 planeswalkers and 2 creatures to settle, and all of them in their way gain card advantage. That is current Magic design in a nutshell. Urabrask Heretic Praetor attacking one of the Chandras. Will it be the 1/1 loyalty, or will it be my commander? Okay. So this card makes me reckless draw. Basically, I have to exile the top card, and it's Frostbite. So I need a way to deal 1 more damage to this Urabrask. Bomat Courier, very full of cards at this point. I think we just Reckless Impulse for it. Maybe we'll hit. Maybe not. That couldn't have gone much worse. I mean, creatures are nice and all, but my god, none of them really want to block Urabrask. But does Urabrask really want to keep attacking is also an important question. Our robber gets to steal something here, but nothing of consequence if we play out one of these cards. All right. I guess we have to keep doing mana.
Let's bring things up to a simmer.
We'll play the Gatekeeper. We'll take the land. This means that any land entering the battlefield, the controller has to pay 2 life. The opponent gets to exile a card and draw, so they have some stuff to cast this turn. And there you go. Whoa! Chandra on Chandra crime.
Everyone knows the bigger explosions are more fun.
And yeah, opponent is turning this whole thing around. Exiles the Chandler, still can't hit a land to save our life.
You want to fight? Aww, you got it. Looking a little singed.
Do we play the Rahilda, the Chandler, or the Lavamancer? I think the Lavamancer. I think we need the triple spell here. The Chandler has to attack every turn, but it can block. Okay, the opponent is dragging this out, and they are getting huge advantage from Urabrask, which is carrying them right now. So they don't just have a shot at this. They might be turning the corner here. They're still above 10 life. Our inability to hit a land for the last god knows how many impulse draws is... It's the problem. It is the problem. Big score. They get 2 more cards and 2 treasures. I think we have to block. I think if we don't, it's a bit of a disaster. Like, Chandra's the only mana we have. And I think I go for a double block to draw the removal spell. Oh, that worked. I thought for sure they'd remove that something. Grim Hireling. What's this do again? Sacrifice X treasures. Target creature gets -X/-X. Okay. Now what do we do with Chandra here? I think we've got a plus and play out our two creatures.
Let's bring things up to a simmer.
All right, nothing to make unable to block because the power is greater. Hopefully we get a block here from the Hireling. If they block the Spender, we get treasure. All right, down to 8. Here's the Heart of Kirin, which can definitely fly over for some damage. Opponent appears to be drawing a ton of lands, which is good for us because we can't draw any. They foretell something. What on earth would they foretell here? There's cards like Demon Bolt and Poison the Cup, and they don't play Prosper. They have a Field of Ruin that can hit this Faceless Haven, and I've got to think that that's what they'll do if we power it up. If we power up the Heart, I think it will die. Let's exile our top card and see if it's castable. Never hit with my +1 on Chandra, never ever, but here's a hit.
Hot-headed. So what?
6 to specialize it, so I still have to play out this land. I think if I attack with this heart, it will die. Otherwise, they would have cast their Prosper if they didn't have something. And there it is, poison the cup. Earthshaker Kenra can come back next turn and make something unable to block. So this is what it's like to get another mountain. Our opponent's over there like, shut up, I'm drawing nothing but land. All right, X equals 4. Cold Steel Heart, okay. So they're taking 4 from the heart, and Earthshaker Kenra, they're dead. The loyalty counter crew strikes again, and we pull it off. The persistent damage gets the job done. On the play against Giada, Font of Hope. Angels! When the angels get going, it's very dangerous. However, we should have a lot of ways to kill those angels. And Runaway Steamkin is not a card we mulligan away if we can help it. So, Font of Hope. Would have loved a 1-mana removal spell, and in fact, we don't have very many removal spells here, but Royal Eruption, let's go. It also isn't one of our 3-mana plays, but Giada gets out of hand, and those angels are often too big for us to burn. So we're going to have to put them under a ton of pressure. This is a 2/4. Opponents can't cast spells with mana value greater than the number of turns they've begun. We should be okay against that. So, Dress to Kill. Mana. Morale Sergeant.
I'd love to.
So, when this enlists a non-token creature, you may conjure a duplicate of a creature into the top 5, and it perpetually gains +1/+0. So, what do we want more? A Steamkin? Or I guess an Annex can't enlist. So we go next. We go attack, enlist, 1 attacker. Put one of these in our top 5. And it's a 6/1 coming at you. You want to block? No. Take it. All right. Take the mana. Play the Annex. Mono Red Classic is coming right at you. Giada returns. That's great for us. Now let's see if we can find a way to kill her.
Never gonna learn, are ya?
What are we enlisting this time? More Steamkins? Remember, it has to be like if we pick legendaries, it's not great for us. Definitely want to play you this turn. All right, are you ready for some fireworks? How about another Steamkin in the top 5, huh? What if we were just all Steamkin all the time, but Lelia doesn't exile it? Oh, that's too bad. That gives us a treasure. Giada blocked. I think I'm going to take a shot at the exile here, and we hit. You wouldn't know there were 2 Steamkins in here, but you know, it's fine. The odds, I guess, are still higher that we don't hit one. Look at this board. What are you gonna do, Wrath it? I have an Annex. They have a Lyra. Well, those are the kind of angels that often end the game. But the opponent can't just attack here, can they? If they attack the Chandra, are they dead? I can Because I can do specialize, which makes this unable to block. Yeah, that's a problem for the opponent. I think they need that block.
Aw, you're looking a little singed.
We found a use for those extra steamkins we put in our deck. Yeah, Chandra dressed to kill, taking on the Angels, showing them what's up. We are on the draw. Our opponent is on Hajar, the Loyal Bodyguard, which, interesting choice. I guess it makes you run a lot of legends. Maybe it's Bard class, the commander deck. Goldhound into Chandra is always nice. We don't have removal here outside of the torch, so we're going to have to get to it quickly. I know that Swift Spear is enticing and that the burn mages will be like, you didn't play Swift Spear on turn 1, but ramping out your commander is usually the play. Now it's not, because our opponent is cheating at Magic. They should not be able to play that much mana on turn 2. It's like Dark Ritual. So what do? I guess we play another First Striker. And this does blank their attacks until they can do something about it. Pack Leader, okay. Not a legendary creature, off theme, pathetic. Opponent? Do you not know? Some people don't read Goldhound. Good one. Do we get the Shame Scoop? Read the card! Can't help myself. All right, I think we just set up behind this Chandra and the next turn play Torch of Defiance. Since they couldn't remove the First Strikers last turn, I think they'll have a similar issue this turn. Adversary. You attack to draw? No. All right, I mean, their I play good red and green creatures strategy seems to have stalled in the face of First Strike.
What? My hair is on fire?
Zorch.
I know.
And we will continue to wall up around our Chandras. Just rally around the Chandras. That's a problem. That ruins our rally around the Chandra strategy. Once the animation settles. Opponent? Did you learn nothing last time? Okay. Whatever. So we could double block. I just don't think it's worth it. We can't block the Questing Beast at all because of its billionth line of text. Maybe they plan to kill Dress to Kill here, but they only get to choose one Planeswalker. Are they going after my commander? They are. Huh. Huh. No respect for the torch. Regulator. Mount up. Duplicate. Now we've got a Heart of Kirin to block the Questing Beast. And an Ember Coiler, which we can, at the beginning of our pre-combat main phase, discard a card. If you do, seek a card with greater mana value. Until the end of your next turn, you may play it. I think we're going to do that. The Prospector isn't very enticing at this moment. This doesn't beat the Questing Beast. Oh, pre-combat main phase, not combat. Whatever. I don't know how cards work. We could attack with a Goldhound as Menace. Give him the business, but nah, I'll just chill. Do I hold this? Yeah, I think I do. I can turn it into something better. Garrick. It's a problem. It's a problem.
Back off and let the buckle under our might.
Trample Death Touch, you say? So, if I block... Well, I can't block it with cards like Rahilda anyway. So, yeah. This questing beast might solo us. Yeah, blocking its tramply death touch nature wouldn't do anything with the heart. Another Chandra. Discard a card. Seek a card with greater mana value and exile it. There aren't that many 4 mana cards in our deck, or 5 mana cards, but the one we'd want the most, Chandra Torch of Defiance, we just lost. I'm considering getting rid of the Acolyte. Oh, what's in the graveyard? No removal spells. So yeah, I think it's the land. And we get Big Spender, which doesn't help. How do we get out of this stupid questing beast lock? You have prowess. Till the end of your next turn. I don't have to play it now. Here we go again. Gotta deal with the Garrick. If we deal with the Garrick...
I hope you like your hors d'oeuvres extra crispy. Party's over for you, pal.
Then we can block the questing beast with the Heart of Kirin.
Let's bring things up to a simmer.
Now the opponent can play their bodyguard to protect the questing beast, and that's a problem too, because then we have to find a way to run it back and deal with it all over again. Hellrider, okay, could be worse. This means if they're attacking with the questing beast, we're offering a trade, and they're just going super aggressive.
Hey,
Damage, damage, damage. Kill the questing beast. Kill this. Kill the Hellrider. I think that this is just fine for us. We get left with Rahilda and Chandra and our Swift Spear. Yeah, that was great. We want to cast the Big Spender this turn. This basically duplicates itself, so it pays for itself with the Regulator.
Aw, you're looking a little singed.
Here's the Spender. And here's Chandra Acolyte of Flame for prowess. And let's put loyalty counters on our Chandras.
Can't believe Mother Ludi gave us homework.
Do we leave defense against the hasty threats? Nope. Feeling strong now. They remove the Rahilda. They play Akari with a boost from the Enthusiasm. That's a 3/3. We draw a removal spell for it. Feels good.
You're lucky this. Woohoo! Watch me heat up the dance floor. Go get him. Oh, they're so cute.
Get 'em. Down to 2. 1 mana short of the lethal there. Have we defeated all the lines of text on Questing Beast? This time, yes, we have. This game, we go against Chandra Heart of Fire. So, all right, we're on the draw. Lightning Bolt, Pillar of Flame, Runaway Steam again, and Goblin Chain Whirler and Dreadhorde Arcanist. It's a keep. Does the opponent come out swinging? They have a Bomat Courier. A greater target for removal I have never seen. That card caused me a lot of trauma in a standard long gone. Lavamancer. Okay, no cards in the graveyard yet to worry about. Do we play the Steamkin or the Arcanist? Let's play the Arcanist. If the Arcanist gets to attack, we flash back the Pillar of Flame, which could combine with the Goblin Chain Whirler to take out whatever their next card is. But instead, Lava Coil says, nope, get out. Then we Chain Whirl away that Grim Lavamancer. Conductive Current. Okay, our opponent's interesting kind of mono red control here. I think we want the Steamkin down. They're about to play Heart of Fire, which has a plus of 2 damage to any target though, so we don't want to put out anything that we wouldn't want that to happen to until the end of your next turn. So if they target the Feldon, we get some card selection from it. So let's play Dress to Kill and plus, and play Feldon, because if we play the Steamkin, they'll just play their commander and kill it if they have an untapped land. And do they curve out to 5 mana? Always a question. Yes, they do. Dwarven Mind makes a 1/1. Heart of Fire. Chandra versus Chandra.
The hotter I burn, the more fun this gets.
All right, what cards do we see? Ember Cleave and light up the stage. Too bad it's the wrong time for Ember Cleave. So we won't see an Ember Cleave in this game. Tempting to deal damage to the opponent, because if we do, we get to light up the stage for 1. And I think that's fine, because we can still burn down this Heart of Fire. We could have a very explosive turn here if all goes well.
You're lucky this is a warning shot.
There's a land and the Morale Sergeant. Okay, cool. Six is a lot, but we've got it. Just play it all, baby. Just play it all. All right, they have Signet, which means they get to replay Heart of Fire next turn. Let's keep that in mind when looking at the size of our Steamkin. They can also send the Haven here. Let's see if we get a good card. And of course, land.
Just improvise.
Yeah, sure, opponent. You would have probably done better. All right, let's enlist this runaway Steamkin. And conjure it into the top 5. It will have a +1/+0 and a haste. The opponent takes 5. Land, go. So they can recast Heart of Fire. They can also power up Haven and attack Dress to Kill. And Heart of Fire it is.
Fight for freedom everywhere. Let's give this a try.
Let's see if we can draw a way to kill this. So that is... Yep, that'll do. That will do. Gotta keep her off the board, man. Chandra on Chandra. Some would say action, some would say violence. You tell me.
I'd love to.
So now they get to attack Chandra with the Faceless Haven to keep her from ultimating. Which we could have tried to defend, but if the Heart of Fire is on the field, she just pings the Chandra and we don't ultimate anyway.
Party's over for you, pal.
They've got a Heraldic Banner, so they keep ramping to try to keep casting their commander. This time it will take 9 mana. Mountain off the top. Let's exile our top card, see if we can get lucky for a change. Never once drawn the Perpetual Copy. But is this until the end of this turn? Okay, so we're going 4 to face. And Steamkin can get in there, but the Fanatical Firebrand is going to hang out to defend our commander. 5 life. Here she comes. She back.
I love to instigate and immolate.
Target the firebrand. We ping your face. We attack you for 4. We are the superior Chandra. We're up against Tatyova, Benthic Druid, an expensive but powerful land rampy life gainy commander. And we're on the draw, so keep this hand. Temple of Mystery to start for the opponent, who kept a 6. Let's kick it off with a Soul Scar Mage. We definitely have some cards that we will probably cast to enable prowess. Play with fire off the top. I think we just impulse here. And we've got a land for a next turn and a 1 mana spell to go with the Dress to Kill, so that's awesome. Unless they counter her. Pass turn. Roiling Vortex. Fun. Do you counter? I hate you forever, but we will put you on top of the library. Opponent saving the Fabled Passage, maybe hoping to pair it with Tatyova. Pretty optimistic at this stage. They better have a land drop, though. Okay. Oh? We going? And here she is. Oh, opponent. Oh, opponent. That's almost too easy.
I hope you like your hors d'oeuvres.
Extra crispy. I'll finish it for you. Get that off the battlefield. They really need that card, too. The life gain's going to be important. Six mana. Better do something good with it. Kenrith's Transformation. Yeah, I'll take a 3/3. Into the north. They're up to 7, so they can cast Commander next turn. And we draw the mountain. Awesome. Ping. I'm going to try to cast a Mechanized Warfare.
I'd love to.
Fortunately, it doesn't help with the Soulscar Mage. Let's attack. It's just a green elk. Nothing to see here. Looks like Soulscar Mage is green elk. Giving them the chance to remove the Warfare here, and they're going to. They've got Boseiju. Maybe I'm supposed to run Dwarven Mine since it has a type and we could play it there and make a 1/1. But since they use their Boseiju, now they have to deal with Roiling Vortex, which turns off the life gain of their commander and any other spells. Coma? Coma? Alright. Faces the place. Courier. Hasty Threat. Kind of draws a card. We'll take it. Everything for damage at this point. I'm just trying to finish the job. We can prevent life gain with this thing. They can sacrifice this to tap my commander if they want to. It's kind of brave. They're gonna do it. Wow. Didn't expect that. All right. Bomat Courier. Faceless Haven. Attack. Block the Haven, of course. Drop them to 3. Pick at them with the Vortex. They play Tatyova. Let's say they can't gain life this turn. They get the card, but no life. And they're at 2. And Fanatical Firebrand takes them to 1. And the vortex might just finish the job. Okay, they're still going after the Chandra. They have to. She does damage. Here's a kiss for you as I top deck burn in my burn deck. Even Kulma can't stop me. Phyrexia's power continues to grow as it prepares to take over the multiverse and make everything one. All pre-orders for Phyrexia All Will Be One products will sweeten the deal with an all-new exclusive CGB Dragon token. Every single sealed product, commander deck, bundle, everything that's coming with the new set gets upgraded with a CGB token for free. Get your pre-orders in and become complete with Phyrexia All Will Be One. CoolStuffInc.com, cool stuff in stock.